Hello and welcome back to the Car Jump Arena Championships preliminary rounds, and this time we've got the late model Pessima taking on the Car Jump Arena to see how far it can go. If you're new to the contest, here's what we do. I am working my way through each of the vehicles that comes with BeamNG. They're the ones that have the little BeamNG logo. So then I will choose one of each of the models. So for example, here's a 1.8 DX automatic and a manual. I'll just choose the automatic, but I will go through each of the different flavors here and, and see which one will fly off the edge the furthest. And we do that by starting at the top. Every vehicle starts pretty close to the same place at the top. I simply hold down the accelerator and down the ramp we go. I try to keep control of the vehicle as best I can and then let go of the accelerator as we launch. And then just about the time we hit the ground, we'll pause the physics and check out the distance. The white line that you see here in front of us, that is the 250 mark. So this is the 240 mark. Each of these hashes is 10 segments apart. I don't know if it's meters, feet, whatever it is, it's 10. So we passed over the 30 mark, didn't get to the 40 mark. So we're going to call that a 230 for the Pessima 1.8. So there you go, Pessima kicking things off with the 1.8. There you go. I mean, with a 230. The 1.8 got a 230. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to the show. I'm davidinark, by the way. I'm not sure I even introduced myself. This contest is starting to get the better of me. All right, here we have the 1.8 DX Turbo Burger. I don't know if that's any different. Let me see. Let me see if the performance is any different than a regular DX. No. Well, actually, it is slightly... Well, it's actually slightly slower. I'll tell you what. Technically, I guess it is its own vehicle. We'll give it a shot. You never know what's going to happen with the turbo delivery vehicle here on BeamNG Drive. Down we go. By the way, what's going to happen is I'm going to run this contest for each type of vehicle, and then I will take the top 8 vehicles. We'll take the top 8 vehicles, and they will compete. Oh, look at there. Just short. There we go. The top 8 vehicles will compete to see who is king of the Car Jump Arena. In the meantime, this one actually made it past the 240 mark. So that is a 240 for the Pessima Turbo Burger. And that means that the Turbo Burger has set the distance to beat for the late model Pessimas. We will see if anybody else can beat 240. All right, here we have the 2.0. I think this is an LX. Yes, it is. The 2.0 LX edition of the Pessima. If it so happens that the furthest vehicles to make it tie, that is, there's a couple of them within the same group, then I will have a tie breaker, in which case basically we take a more accurate measurement of the vehicles. But for now, this one is also a 240. So that is 2 240s in a row. Oh, and into the wall. Ouch. Now, we are bumping things up to a 2.7 V6 LX. So, now that we have moved up to the 2.7 from a 2.0, I am going to assume, which is a dangerous thing, I know, but I'm going to assume that this one is going to go further than the other ones have. And, oh yes, look at that. We are over the 250 mark. And we crashed right there you can see the mark right here within the 250 zone is where we hit and then kind of slid forward. So that is a 250 because we're short of the 260. So that is a 250 for the 2.7 V6 PESSIMA. And look at that, well, front wheel. Oh, it's in some rough shape, folks. Here we go. This is yet another 2.7 liter LX. However, this is the Sport Edition, and we will see if it's more than just wheels and spoilers. And you never know, the spoiler on the back might actually help this vehicle get some distance. Oh, look at that. That is, oh my goodness. So that is actually past the 260 mark. So yes, the 2.7 Sport grabs a 260 and is now holding on to the lead to attempt to move on to, whoa, to the top 8 vehicles. It is a mess, though. He did not survive well at all. All right, the next PESSIMA we have is the stanced PESSIMA. I have no idea what a stanced vehicle is going to do here in the car jump arena. This is either going to be spectacular, or it's going to be a disaster, or most likely, it's going to be a spectacular disaster. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, we are short. That is in the 250 range, so not enough to take over the lead from the Sport Edition. Oh. However, the crash was pretty spectacular. I'll tell you one thing that seems to be consistent among these vehicles is that front wheel certainly breaks loose and ends up just kind of hanging out there. So hey, good for you guys at the factory and R&D for at least being consistent. The last late model PESSIMA to take on the car jump arena today is going to be the street tuned edition. Let's see if being street tuned gives this vehicle any kind of advantage whatsoever over the Sport model, because so far the Sport has the lead, and that is, holy cow, that's way short. That's crazy. Huh, that is 200. Wow, that did not do well at all. Well, you know what that means? That means that, well, we'll let this guy finish his round here. There you go. Oh, flipping, flopping, turning. And just like his brethren, that front wheel has definitely come loose. So, there you go. That means that the Sport Edition, not the one pictured here, but the Sport Edition is the winner of the late model PESSIMAs, and will be in the running to see if it can hit among the top 8 vehicles to move into the final championship round coming up later. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the Car Jump Arena Championship preliminaries. We will see you in the next round.